Welcome to the Workflow View demo. In this demo, you'll see how to switch from a horizontal workflow view to a vertical workflow view, and vice versa. So let's get started. So when you first log in, Thereby will automatically take you to this home shop page. So the first thing you want to do is navigate to our approvals. Our approvals lives within the orders and document menu option. So just move your cursor so it hovers over orders and documents, or click on the orders and documents menu option. Once there, hover or click on approvals and then navigate to My Approvals. My Approvals used to be called Work List, so it serves the same purpose. Everything in your approvals or My Approvals queue contains transactions that are pending your review and your approval. So go ahead and click on that now. So say I want to expand the first org node folder that I see in my approvals queue. So let's do that now. You could expand the folder by clicking on the left arrow. There, say I want to see the approval workflow for this requisition, this one here. Let's go ahead and click on that. By selecting the PR Approvals tab, we're able to see the visual workflow for this particular transaction. So when we click on it, we see the orientation defaulted to horizontal. So we have to scroll from left to right to see the entire visual workflow. If I switch it from horizontal to vertical, the system changes the layout. So now instead of having to scroll from left to right, I'll then be able to scroll from up to down. It might be that this is a better layout view for you, so you may choose to keep the orientation vertical. If you navigate to a different transaction and select the Approvals tab to view the visual workflow, the orientation that you set on the first transaction will stick to all other transactions. So let's return to the work list, open up a different folder, select a different transaction, and then again navigate to the PR Approvals tab. Notice that the orientation is still set to vertical. So like I mentioned before, once you change the orientation view from horizontal to vertical, the vertical view will stick. If, let's say, you want to see the horizontal view, you could go ahead and change that at any point. And then if you navigate to a different transaction, so let's move to a next document. Again, that orientation view will stick. So this visual workflow view applies to all transactions, not just requisitions. It applies to purchase orders and vouchers as well. For purchase orders, the tab is labeled PO Approvals, and for vouchers, the tab is labeled Just Approvals. That concludes our demo. So what you've just seen is how to switch from a horizontal workflow view to a vertical workflow view, and vice versa. Thanks for watching.